Welcome to Stock Fundamentals Criteria series, where we focus on clarity before capital. This is the day one of our 42 days structured investor journey. Today, we begin with the most basic but powerful concept, that is assets. Now, what are assets? Assets are resources owned by a company that generate future economic benefit. Basically, this asset is divided into two major parts, that is current asset and non-current asset. Let us understand current asset. Current asset covers cash, inventory, and other receivables, and we can consider it as short-term liquidity support. And non-current asset covers property and equipments, plant and machinery, investments, and intangible assets. And it is considered as a long term business capacity. Okay. Now, let us understand what is total asset means. Okay. So, total asset covers total business size, intensity of a company, expansion capability of any organization, and basic sector nature, that is it could be manufacturing, IT, and FMCG. Let us take an example. For infrastructure and manufacturing, these are high asset based companies, and IT and service companies are low asset based companies, right? But here is a key insight, that is, high asset with low profitability is always equals to inefficient capital allocation. So whenever we check the asset, we have to check the returns of that company also, right? So there is no ideal number for asset size. Okay. Instead of focusing on only on the asset, we should always consider few more points, that is the asset growth aligned with the revenue growth, is asset growth translating into profit growth, or is asset base increasing but returns declining. So these are the pointers which we should consider while selecting a stock, right? So if assets are growing but ROE and ROC is falling, that means that company is not actually a, could be considered as a buying interest. Okay. And the second one is, if assets are stable but profits are increasing, that is showing a strong efficiency, and we can consider, this is a point we can consider it in our portfolio. Okay. Now let us take an example, a real stock example. Let's say if you heard about TD Power Systems. So for manufacturing and capital goods, let us consider TD Power Systems. And if you watch its overall, all the criterias, TD Power System has significant plant and machinery asset because it is a manufacturing based. So assets are high, right? Now this is a normal for the sector, मतलब manufacturing sector के लिए it is normal that the asset investments are high. But the real question is, are those assets are generating strong returns? Yes. So that is why we'll be decoding in ROE and ROC in upcoming days. So today's conclusion is, assets shows the capacity and returns shows the quality. So we have to focus on both while selecting the stocks. Okay. So that's it for the day. Thank you very much. Be with us for the day two. Thank you.